Everybody, we're back for our final Periscope for the week. Things are a little crazy night right now because we're shutting down for the week, and I wanted to make sure we got Carmen and Angelique here for a quick live broadcast from the World Meeting of Families. So they are the authors of a great book, a much needed book called The Infertility Companion for Catholics. So I wonder if you could both talk about where that book idea came from, or maybe where your story started with together and why you're here.
Sure. So we actually went to high school together. We were best friends. And then when my husband and I started to try to conceive, we faced primary infertility and we're having a hard time conceiving. And the idea of writing a book that this was really needed because there wasn't one that existed. So I kind of put it on the back burner as we did the adoption process. But then Carmen.
Right. So then my husband and I, we had secondary infertility, which is that we had achieved pregnancies, had children, and we wanted to continue growing our family, but we weren't able to. And so then at that point, I was experiencing infertility, and the idea for the book came up again because there still, so many years later, wasn't a resource out there for people. So, through our process, through treatments, and our adoption process also, came the book.
So what's the statistic? Was it 1 in 6 couples?
Yeah.
Or 1 in 6 couples I think so many people that get married, they don't realize this isn't going to be like an easy thing.
Yeah, they just take it for granted.
They take it for granted, exactly. And there wasn't a resource. What was out there before this book? What did you find, when you were going through it, and friends and people that you knew?
I mean, the church teachings, there's documents, but obviously that's kind of hard for people to digest.
Seek out.
There's a lot of blogs. But there's still, just right now, there was a session here at the World Media Families on this topic, and the room was filled to capacity.
Nice.
People standing. I mean, obviously they didn't even think that this many people would be interested in the topic. So it's a topic that our church really needs to address more.
I have so many friends that have struggled with it, and it was just great to have a resource to say, here, this has got it all.
Thanks.
So thank you for doing that.
No, definitely.
Tell me about the week. What are you most excited about for the visit here to Philadelphia?
I think it hasn't. I was telling my husband, this is really surreal.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like what I keep feeling is must be what heaven is like. We have so many different people from all over the world, and we're all here for the same purpose. And it's just very moving, very touching. We've learned a lot of very well-formed people that are sharing the faith of how we can go forward with our families and try to live the way that God wants us to in this kind of crazy world sometimes. So.
Yeah, and there's just so many activities. Also, our kids. Today we did Catholic Relief Services activity with the kids, and they were so excited about this. It was kind of crazy.
It's great.
And obviously all the papal things haven't happened yet, so it's palpable. You go everywhere. We walked today a little bit in the city, and everybody's saying hi and where are you from? They're just asking you. They know that there's so many people here from around the world, and it's because of our faith, and that's so exciting.
The Pope talks about the joy of the gospel so much, and you can see it in everybody's faces.
Absolutely.
Here. It's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Good. Awesome. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know your family is also here walking around. So thanks so much for being here, and thanks for the blessing of this book. Really
Thanks for having us. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah. Thanks everybody.
Bye.